Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Real Searchable Facts with Dixon. How are y'all today? Listening to the show. I'd like to say welcome. This is episode 3 of Searchable Facts with Dixon. I am your host, Dixon, of course. First off, I'd like to say for all the loved ones who've lost their loved ones, for all the parents who lost their loved ones, I would like to give my condolences out to those family. Like I said, the world we live in, the way how us black people is being treated in the world is it's real sad, man. Like, it really is. It's real sad. We can't move on from this. This is something that we have to fight for equalness. It shouldn't have to be a privilege. So I should say, it shouldn't, due to, of course, these cops overusing their power and basically coming up with a reason to execute a black person. So again, I would like to offer my condolences and apologize for those ones who basically took the lives of the loved ones. Today's topic is about be yourself, love yourself. There's a lot of people out there who feel like they don't love themselves. There's a lot of people out there that feels like they have to be another type of person, develop another type of personality to where they can feel wanted and feel loved. I'm here to tell you that at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to do that. You should love yourself. You should be yourself. Be yourself every bit of it with a passion. God made you for a reason. God made all of us for a reason. God made us to a certain extent to where He wants us to look the way how we look. He wants us to love ourselves. He don't want us to how people be doing these plastic surgeries and make themselves look like a certain thing. We wasn't put here on this earth for that. We was put on this earth to basically do what we do, to live life, work. If we have families, take care of our families. Help one another out, all be equal. We all brothers and sisters in God's eyes. That's how it normally, really that's how it's supposed to be. But as you can see, we find ourselves in this world that, in my last episode, I was talking about people that's judging people, about any and everything. Me and my fiance was talking about earlier today that basically people would talk to anybody just for anything. If you look good, if you look a certain way, they gonna talk to you. If you got something to offer, if you look like you got something to offer, if you look like money, if you look real good in the face, if you have a nice body type, or for females, of course, things like those are what they offer. Of course, guys gonna talk to females for what they have. So, and then from females, they're gonna talk to guys for what he have. So, and the reason why I'm including that in this conversation, because it does kind of go with the be yourself, love yourself. And because when you think about people, the reason why I say love yourself and be yourself and love yourself, because don't try to be something that you're not. Don't try to look a certain way so people can be like, oh man, like, damn, he look good, or damn, she look good, like, damn, she got this and that, or whatever. Like, no. We in this generation we live in now, we look at people for the wrong reasons. That's how we end up with a heartbreak. You get left. Leave you for somebody who's look twice as better than you, got twice as money, and doing way better than you. And then we go on social media posting all these things about, being fucked over in a relationship, when technically you was the one who put yourself in that predicament. And these people who be tied into these conversations and honestly, they think that they can relate to that because they quote unquote had it done to themselves. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you that y'all got this generation is real fucked up, man. When I was coming up, it was like it, but it wasn't as bad as how it is now. It is bad now. It really is bad now. Like, just look at it from my point of view. You know, like, if, like, say if I'm walking down the road, you know what I'm saying, like, well, say for example, me being a truck driver, driving for Coca-Cola, you know, saying, pushing the pods in or whatever, you know, and, you know what I'm saying, like, someone just I happen to catch somebody's attention and they want to, basically just look at me for the wrong reasons. But knowing the fact that I'm happy with who I'm with, you know, I'm not going to step out of my boundaries just to mess up a good happy home because whatever that person got, I got that at the house. You know, so I'm happy with who I'm with. Yeah, we have arguments, disagreements, or whatever. That's not nobody else's business to really know about. But I'm just really, you know, making an example. I'm happy with who I'm with. I don't need to be going out there to be doing what I'm doing. I love myself. I love the person who I'm with. And that person accept me for who I am, not what I'm supposed to look like, so I can be more attracted to her. She loved me for me. And I remember one of the first conversations we had about talking about people in general. You know, I was telling her how I was or whatever, and the first thing she said was, "It's who I am," because I have a bad temper. I have a bad attitude problem. You know, so, and when I was explaining to her to those things, or how the way I react and how the way I handle my situation, she say she's not going to judge me on that because that's who I am. That's who I am as a person. She mentioned to me, it's me as a person. We all humans. We all got our problems. But one thing I can say about her, she's a woman, because she said that was a woman-like thing for her to say. It's who I am. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these females ain't really gonna hit you with that. They gonna be like, from my point of view, yeah, like, oh, he got problems. Oh, she got problems. You know what I'm saying? She full of this and that, and like, nah, man, like it really takes a real man or a real woman to really accept you in your relationship, accept all the things, accept you at your worst. If you can't accept nobody at their worst, then you don't need to accept them at their best. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deal with that? So this generation is real fucked up when it comes down to relationships and looking at people for the wrong reasons. Like, it really is. It's sad, man. But back to the topic. What does loving yourself really means to you? I mean, I know what it means to me. I love myself because if I can accept myself, I can love myself. I can definitely love myself. I'm not changing anything about me. I love me for me. So I'm not going to be out here to be some type of person to basically impress somebody or get somebody approval for them to talk to me or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste my time with that. That's bullshit to me. I'm not going to do that. As long as I love myself and accept myself, then that means I give myself a full respect. I respect myself. A lot of people can't respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And also come with having self-confidence about yourself. If you don't have self-confidence about yourself, you're not going to love yourself. You're not going to appreciate yourself. Then you can be thinking that, oh, well, I need to go and do some mechanic issues on my face or on my body. Like, no, you need somebody who's going to accept you for you. You need to love yourself. Well, the one thing you really need to change about yourself is your perspective about yourself. We need to learn to love ourselves, people. We really do. We don't need to be like I say, trying to go out there and be something that we're not. The only person that really is ourselves. You know, we we talk about it, we talk about things every day about, man, man, I wish I was like him. You know what I'm saying? With all the girls and the money and the cars and stuff. Like, bruh, you want to be like him for the wrong reasons. What about you? What do yourself want to be like? I know what I want to be like. I want to be like myself regardless. I'm gonna be myself the day I die. If I look up somebody, I look up to myself because I can love myself. I may not be the best thing out here, but I know I got somebody who love me for me, who accept me for me. You know, so I'm not gonna be sitting around here trying to play thuggish or play hood or be some, you know what I'm saying, some type of guy to get somebody approval. But I shouldn't really be doing that because at the same time, like I say, I got somebody at home. I'm happy with who I got at the house. So again, we need to love ourselves. Like, seriously, we need to love ourselves, man. Definitely. Because if we don't love ourselves, you know, it's gonna be pretty bad for us. Like seriously. Now, what I've been seeing lately, like I said, like back to, you know, people trying to be like other people. Man, when I was coming up, going through school or whatever, man, I did used to want to be like certain people in my school because they was cool. You know what I'm saying? They had people who they can hang around, people who they can talk to or whatever, you know. Yeah, I was like that. Yeah, I want to fit in. I want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I basically kind of did whatever it takes to really like be cool to get somebody approval, which I did, but you know, it cost me in school suspension, out of school suspension, or whatever. And then I'll have those type of friends for the wrong reason because they're gonna expect me to do more like that. If I stop progressing with doing stuff like that, they're not going to talk to me no more. They'll be like, oh man, he don't do that stuff no more, man. He not like how you doing used to be. He used to be cool. He ain't cool no more. Nah, they're looking at me for the wrong reasons. I want them to look at me for me. The real Dixon. The real Dixon. Look at me for me. Don't look at me for me trying to be something that I'm not, and then y'all thinking that that's who I really am. That's not who I really am. No. The real me is quiet. You know, got a lot of thinking on his head, thinking about random things. Basically, man, I think about life every day. I think about life itself. My life, I think about it. And I also think about my peoples and my girl and my stepdaughter. I think about them. They be on my mind every day. But the most important, I think about God. I pray every morning for my peoples and my little family I got. I pray for them every day, every time I go in for work. I don't want them to change for nothing. I want them to be themselves. They love themselves. They don't like anything about themselves. And if they do change something about themselves, they doing it another type of way. Another type of way, so I say, to improve themselves even better. Like a change, something similar to that. You know, something like a you know, they still themselves, but you know, they kind of add like an upgrade to themselves. If that makes sense. Excuse me. But other than that, my people love themselves. They ain't trying to change themselves to have people in their circle. Me personally, my circle is small. Do I care about having friends? I would love to have friends, but is it meant for me to have friends like right now? Not in this predicament. Especially how the coronavirus is and social media overlapping people with false messages, false news, and misleading people. Man, I can't go out in public, do my job, and I still have people mugging me. I'm on the job now, I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? People come walk past me mugging me, looking at me sideways, like if I did something to them. Like, bro, I didn't do anything to you. But I know for a reason, I know the fact that I did something to you because how the color my skin is. It shouldn't have to be like that. But you know what? I love myself. I love my black skin. I love my black straight hair. I love my black face. my black straight facial hair, my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about me. I love my culture. I'm not insecure about nothing. I love myself. I love my personality too. Do a lot of people agree and love my personality? Me personally, I really don't care. I don't care about what people think about me. Okay, at the end of the day, is they this type of superior guy that I should have to be in line for them to accept me? No. I know one person who accept me and love me, and that's God. God himself. God made me like this for a reason. I'm not going to change nothing about myself. I may have an attitude or whatever, or a smart ass mouth, sarcastic or whatever. But hey, my fiance, she done witnessed that. She saw that, and you know what? She's still here. Nearly 3 years strong. She's still here. She ain't going away. My girl's still here. My stepdaughter, she loved me. She ain't going away. And my child that's on the way. I forgot to mention that, y'all. I got a child of my own that's on the way real soon. And I know whenever I get to meet him, and then be about a year, 2 years later, when he get older, he gonna love me too. Matter of fact, he already love me. He probably can't wait to meet me right now. And I can't wait to meet him right now. I love him already. I've been loving him. I've been loving her ever since my fiance told me that she was pregnant. She was in tears. But other than that, like I said, people, we need to start loving ourselves, man. We need to stop being so insecure about what somebody might say about us. Because at the end of the day, those just their opinions. It's people say hurtful things every day. People talk trash every day. And people really do talk trash every day. They talk smack, they judge you. They don't care about your feelings. But when somebody hop on them and talk trash about them, they ready to get mad. So my thing is, how you gonna get mad when somebody talking about you? I mean, you talking about somebody else, and somebody talk about you, you ready to throw hands, you ready to get mad. But how immature is that? Like, come on, man. Like, I thought we left that back in the elementary school, middle school. I thought we been left that alone. We grown now. I'm a grown man. I got my own house, my own car, a good ass job, my own family, my own money. I'm doing good for myself right now. Maybe times I might need a helping hand, but it's just a small helping hand. Like, I don't need no big helping hand. I'm a man. I do whatever I do. I do whatever I do to survive. You know, that's why I'm taking time out of my busy schedule every day. They really throw together a podcast because I want people to listen to my opinion and how I look at things from a point of view to really wake some people up. Maybe they have the same idea of what I have, but probably couldn't really share it no way. Probably couldn't really, talk to anybody about it. But like I say, this right here is a podcast to where you can come here and talk about your feelings or how you feel. I will listen to you. You can be a guest on my show. All you gotta do is subscribe. Tell your friends about my podcast. Real Searchable Facts with Dixon. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Screenshot it on podcast, send it on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna help me out a lot. And I give you a shout out for helping me out. You know what I'm saying? I know some of these other podcasts probably won't do it, or they probably do favoritism or whatever, but anybody who does that, man, you'll get a free shout out, no charge. All you gotta do is subscribe. You can hop on the podcast, we can talk about things together. We can do that. But like I said, I'm a different type of newcomer to this podcast. I'm trying to share real facts as I talk. I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing. I'm trying to tell it how it is. Some people may get offended. Some people may not get offended. Some people want to hear the facts. If you fake as fuck, and if I try to talk to you about some real ass shit and you get mad about it, bruh, now obviously I ain't the one for to be holding a conversation with you then. Because if you gonna get mad and get offended about real facts, something that you should be looking at from my point of view too, real facts, that should be something that you may need to change something about yourself, or you may need to get to stepping because you got a weak mind. If you let your weak mind get the best of you to where you gonna get mad and not understand what I'm talking about, man, you a young cat, man. You a youngin'. You need to go and swim. You need to go along with them young cats over there, because if they gonna see, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna state some facts. But if you want people to keep lying to you every day, you go over there to that lying ass circle over there. Cause I want realness. I want realness in my circle. A lot of people may not want realness in their circle. I want realness 24/7, 365 days out the year. I want all that. So if you can't give me all that, you can't give me that 50-50, then you need to go get to stepping, bro. Cause I'm not playing that. So, like I said, I only accept the real and the real itself. So if he ain't real, like I said, you need to get to stepping, homie. I don't play that over here. We men's over here. Real men's accept the facts, and they look at it from the other man's point of view. So if you ain't no man, if you playing like you a man, trust me, you will be tested. I got tested. That's why I'm the man I am here today. I done been down that road. Yeah, I've been down that road. I got tested by the old cats. So, yeah. And that's something that came along with me. I wanted to mature. I ain't want to be acting childish all my life. I'll eventually, be mature. Nah, man, it almost like that thing came natural to me. It's like if it just hit me. Like seriously, like it just hit me. It hit me to be mature. Like I said, man, but back to the topic. Let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. What else can I use? Why is it so important to love yourself? You want to know the reason why it's important to love yourself? Because it's just the truth about yourself. The truth is, if you can't really face yourself, understand yourself, and accept yourself for who you are, then it's pointless for you to even love yourself. You have to love yourself. It's important to love yourself. It's your job to move forward with yourself. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, you never know, you may have some attractiveness to you later on in life. Maybe not right now, maybe it's not meant for you to have it right now, but later on you probably will have that. I mean, I believe in that right there. You may was ugly at one time, but then you look good now. Like that happened to people, So it's very important, y'all, for y'all to love yourself. It's very important to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you don't get down about yourself, you're not gonna be able to move forward, man. Like seriously, we have to love ourselves. Like we have to love ourselves. Yeah. Let's see. These right here just off from like I say, like when I'm stating facts, I like to use the internet to kind of help me out. The majority of it's coming from the top of my head, but I'm just really just glancing onto my laptop and just searching up these things to remind people that the topics that I talk about is basically out right here in front of me. So I'm using the top of my head for mainly everything, but mainly try to come up with something over here on my laptop. So, another thing about love yourself. Be yourself and love yourself. How do you accept yourself? Well, you accept yourself. It's the ability to unconditionally value of parts of who you are. Knowledge your reality, practice honesty, identify your part, admit your mistakes, own your outcomes, don't let fear get in your way. And then that's another thing, and let me tell you about that, of fear. the fear of how you think how other people may feel about you as a person when they see you. People, like I said, let's go back to that goes back to what I was saying not too long ago about people be quick to judge. When people see you, when you don't look apart how people want you to look, apparently they gonna judge you, man. I done been in that boat. I done caught. Me and my brother and I got called ugly. We some you know what I'm saying, we unattractive. You know, we done basically had the whole book thrown at us. But as over time come, I guess, you know, we got some type of attraction or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to be like, oh damn, they look good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Oh man, they're attractive. So, but no, like that goes back to, you know, if you didn't accept me at my worst, why would I want to let you in my circle now at my best? But like I said, I got somebody here with me. And we've been almost 3 years strong, you know, and I love her dearly. I don't want her to be nothing that she don't want to be. I want her to be exactly who she is. If she wanna do something to make herself look more presentable for me, no, that's her opinion. That's her option. That's what she want to do. But I always tell her every day, like, babe, you look good to me every day. Rather whatever you do to yourself, if you don't, you look good to me every day. Now, one thing about me, like I may not, you know, mention to her every day or whatever, but I always make it be very clear that I love my fiance dearly. I love her a lot, and I'm not gonna trade or mess anything up for nothing temporarily when I got something permanent and a good happy home right here. I said I love the predicament that I'm in. I accept the predicament that I'm in because I know my mindset's so positive right now. Like I think about, like almost like if I think about my future every day, like I feel like something good is going to happen. And when it's happening, it's going to pay off real good. It's going to make me very, very happy. And you know what I'm saying, the job that I'm at right now, it's a good job, very good job. And once I'm ready to move up, I want to give back to the people who helped raise me and my brother, basically. And that's my two sisters and my mom. You know, so my dad wasn't around. He was not around. If he was, he only was around for maybe a few at a time. But that's exactly what I want to do. Give back to my people. And of course I'm gonna give something back to my brother. Like I said, my brother like my homeboy. Now, if he ain't got it, I got it. If I ain't got it, he got it. We look out for each other. We all we all a team. We look out for all of each other. So that's the type of people we are. We does that. Well, apparently, kind of short on time right about now. But I would like to end this podcast off with, again, people, let's learn to love ourselves. Be yourself. No more insecures. Move on and progress with yourself. That's tonight's topic. I know y'all can. I know some of y'all, you know, no homo, no y'all guys and females, males and females out there may have some. I know for the guys, you know, they probably have insecurities, but you know, knowing a man, you know, they ain't really gonna come out and just say it like how a female will. But like I say, I need to do the same. Love yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to be something that you're not. Okay, that's like a full-time job. You got to keep up with all that stuff. So the best bet is to be who? Yourself. Be yourself. Love yourself. No more insecurities. Move on with yourself. Progress with yourself. Because you can do it. I know y'all can do it. But y'all, that's it for tonight. This is Real Searchable Facts with Dixon. Please tune in for another episode 4. It's on the way. Please subscribe. Help me out. Get my podcast out there. I'm trying to share share positive information about our reality every day. Thank you. Have a good night.